when she found out from the pharmacist said that one of your work staff is always coming from the office to buy this particular pain, and it shouldn't be in the quantity you should be getting. So they're like, so since it was a painkiller, they assumed maybe I had something that's an internal illness that I didn't want to disclose. So they had to put me in indefinite suspension on more like a sick leave. Yeah, go and treat yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Understand?
Then resume later.
Then resume later. And go and take care of yourself and resume later turned to 6 years later. It took me 6 years to actually come out. I struggled with that stuff for 6 years. So imagine coming out, having a job on a platter. A job for that matter. Understand? On a platter you didn't apply for.
And you just treated it just like that.
Imagine having access to working in good oil companies and all that. So I lost so many opportunities within that period, and that made me feel useless. Now, some people kept wondering, like, how are you sustaining? You don't work, no business. How are you sustaining the lifestyle? Now, that is where billing comes in. Now, because people knew me to be a particular standard, that's not like, okay, this guy gets me. It's not like someone you look up to, calling and asking please, can you, I have an urgent situation and I need 10,000. You will not think it twice to send to the person.
He can pay me back.
Understand? Because this person is way more than that. But where you start begin to suspect there's a problem is if the calls become frequent and every time it's always urgent. So one of the ways you know that someone is dealing with drug addiction is if every time the person calls for help, with any story the person brings up, and that problem must be solved that time, it have to be immediately. That's why I'm like, send it now.
Then there's a suspicion.
And also, if you're like, I don't have up to that, anything you have, send. Understand? Anything you have, send. Anything you have at all, just send. That's why, let me see. You get me? You don't see. I'm not saying every time. Understand? But if it's a consistent thing, understand? It's always an emergency.
And it's frequent.
Understand? It's a frequent thing. You should know that there's a problem. Understand? You should know that there's a problem. Because the truth is, the least person, I know, I've seen pastors that are drug addicts. I've seen doctors, it was before that we have this idea that it's just touts.
No, it's not.
Because to be honest, touts cannot afford cocaine.
Exactly.
Touts cannot afford crack.
And those are higher.
You get
range of people.
But yes, these people are making, the industry is in $1 billion.
That is what
you get me? So the truth is we calling governments. America is losing this fight. Understand? Almost all Western nations are losing this fight to drugs. It's the truth. That means something is wrong. It's not technology. Understand? It's not technology that can solve it. It's not civilization that can solve it. It's a thing of morality. And that's one thing I believe that the Western society have lost a long time ago. And we, the Africans, we still have, even though we are losing our moral stand, we still have a level of morality left. And I believe by the time at least we are not having drug wars yet.
No.
Where this drug gang and this cartel are killing each other. No, we don't have that in Nigeria yet. I'm saying yet.
Yes.
Because nobody believed that Yahoo and understand we become as popular as it is. When I was young, we know it as 419.
Exactly.
And anybody that is a 419, a fraudster, is seen as an outcast in the society. Like he's not a good person.
But now it's a normal thing.
It's a normal thing. Understand? You can't even dare speak against it out of people attacking you. That's for having a stand to say it is wrong. And you can't even say it because your destiny helper might actually be a Yahoo boy.
Exactly.
You get me?
In the society we dwell now.
So if the person that wants to help you from a problem is a Yahoo boy, will you say you will not take it? You will still take the help and still say, God bless you, sir. You're a good person, sir. You get me? Why? He solves the problem. But nobody told us that it was going to be this rampant now. And everybody, even those parents that were raising their children in good manners, they see everybody is doing the same thing. Me and Pikin, when they found good person, not go to follow, no be your mate be that. Go, say I'm seeing Emeka don't buy Lexus. See if I don't buy GLK. That's how. Go to, they not die. Understand? And also some parents will start running around for the children. So meaning there will be a time that people will see the drug as an industry.
Yes.
As a means of making money. And the funny thing is, if there are no customers, there will be no business. So for it to flourish to that extent means there have to be customers.
Yes.
So me, I'm not interested in the sellers. That's NGLEA's work.
Of course.
I'm interested in the market. And that's why I'm actually I'm creating this awareness.
Okay.
Understand? Because the truth is, there's only so much you can do with or for those people that are already addicted.
Yes.
Those that are not yet addicted, that are experimenting, they still have a chance to stop.
Exactly.
But those that are yet to experiment, they have a chance to be saved. I don't know if you get it.
Exactly.
So now, I don't know. When I talk about drugs, I use sex alongside because that's the most relatable thing.
If you look at it, it's hand in hand.
I won't really say hand in hand because if you ask any drug addict, sex and drug, which one they would prefer, they will tell you, "I'm give me my drugs." They will tell you how that drugs feel better than sex. And that's why I see a junkie hardly have time to be chasing woman.
Okay.
Except if maybe the woman is within that same circle of junkies.
Okay.
You get me?
Yes.
That's why you see a girl today that is posh and all that, you get me, and all that, will be willing to sell herself for 1,000 naira in one uncompleted building. Understand? I don't give a quickie. Understand? With or without condom. Unprotected. Because to her, that the sex is not her problem.
It's the money.
Give me that money to go and get. You get me?
I think I'm learning a lot from you. A lot from you.
So basically, we still have that advantage of morality.
Yes, to curb it now.
Now. Not be later we're going to give the sex education. We're going to turn out to drug education.
Yes.
Because we know that is something they will still have to encounter because now we can no longer control it. It's now a norm. Just the same way if you're a virgin at 18, you are odd, you're weird.
Yeah.
Like, so the child that is trained very well, you did a good job as a parent.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people that even though we know parents would play a role, but a parent can only go so far. Because a child, you as you are, you're a product of the parents you were born to, the siblings you had, the environment you were raised, the friends you had, the schools you went to, the peer group, and the exposures and environment you were. Meaning if you grew up in an Ajebo environment, that will shape your mind. If you grew up in a ghetto, that will shape the way you see life.
Exactly.
You get me? Yes. So basically, when you take someone that grew up in a ghetto, and take life can place that person in an Ajebo environment.
Yes.
And you can raise someone in an Ajebo environment, and life can take that person to the ghetto.
You're very correct.
You get me? So you can raise a child well with good values. And don't forget, these children, they are yet to find who they are. That's why I think as a parent, before you become a parent, in short, the moment you conceive, the first thing you should be asking God is not provision and safe delivery. Because that is already a promise. What you should be asking God is, who is this child? Because most times we quote the scripture, raise a child in the way he should grow. And we don't understand what that sentence means. He said, raise a child, not only raise a child, in the way he should grow. Meaning you have to know the way he should go first before you can raise him.
So what are my responsibility as a parent towards that child that I'm carrying?
Okay, first of all,
I didn't. I'm just trying to add to what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yes.
So basically, you have to ask God.
Yes.
Like, what is this child to be?
Yes.
Who is this child I'm carrying? Because you can be carrying a Samuel, understand, and be treating him as a Moses.
Exactly.
You get me? And meanwhile, you are carrying a Moses and treating him as a Samuel. Samuel was left in the temple. Last time Moses was left in the water. You get me? So these two things are people we have to understand. See, when the mother of Samuel was praying for a child, she never got it because she wanted a child. But when it was time, I'm like, God, let me give you a prophet. God answered. So she knew who that child was as a prophet and knew where that child should be. And that was how he was able to groom the child. So most times we are raising children blindly and trying to groom those children with the experience we had.